The road ahead always looks clear in your mind. You map it out step by step, thinking that just this once, things might go according to plan. But the moment you take your first step, there it is. The pothole, the detour, the punch you didn't see coming. You start a new workout routine and suddenly your knee starts acting up. You finally commit to writing that book and your laptop crashes. You go months without needing a certain tool, and the day that you do, it breaks in your hands. It feels personal, but it isn't. It's just the way that life moves. Disorder disguised as coincidence. And the hardest hits are always the ones you don't see coming. But what if you did? What if instead of hoping for smooth sailing, you braced for the storm? Not in a pessimistic way, but in a prepared way. What if, when the punch landed, you didn't stumble because you saw it coming? Welcome to Unexpected Meditations, a short break from the chaos of life to find clarity and purpose. I'm your host, Ryan, and today we're discussing the unexpected punch. I had one land recently. My computer broke. No rhyme or reason, no warning, just shut off. The machine I had been using to create these videos to keep this project going was suddenly dead. It took me half the week to fix it. Frustrating, yeah, but in that forced break, I grew. Instead of just repairing what was broken, I upgraded. I changed 3 major parts, ones that were outdated anyway now. I learned a lot in the process, and while I was at the store, I picked up a new mic and camera. So these videos, they're gonna get a little bit better. That's the thing about setbacks. If you use them right, they don't just slow you down, they'll actually push you forward. There are inevitable bumps in the road. When you set a goal, resistance follows. Life isn't waiting for you to fail, it just doesn't care about your schedule. This is why most people quit, not because they lack ability, but because they weren't ready for the setback. Seneca said, "He robs present ills of their power who has perceived them coming." Don't just plan for success, plan for the obstacles. Think worst case scenario, not in a negative way, but in a mental training exercise way. If you expect resistance, you won't flinch when it arrives. Remember, 1 step back, 2 steps forward. A setback isn't the end, it's a shift in trajectory. If you get knocked back, don't just regain your footing, push forward twice as hard. The key isn't avoiding the hit, it's learning how to take it and keep on moving. Life isn't fair, but it is predictable in its unpredictability. The best way to avoid being blindsided is to assume the punch is coming. So when you start your journey, don't just dream of the smooth roads, train for the potholes. Expect the unexpected, and when you get knocked back, take 2 steps forward, because the only way to lose is to stop moving. Thanks for listening to Unexpected Meditations. If this episode resonated with you, share it, leave a review, or just take a moment to reflect on how you can move forward, no matter what life throws at you. Until next time, keep moving forward.